Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Doug from Hissy Reptiles, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the first two clutches of 2021, pulling them anyways. They're still in the incubator, as you can see behind me. So I'm going to go ahead and show you those. The first one was laid a couple weeks ago, and the second clutch laid a couple days ago. Recorded them and just finally now being able to get them uploaded here on YouTube. So they have to do with the Scaleless project, so if you're interested in the Scaleless stuff or just what I got going on here at Hissy Reptiles in general, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with what's going on. I only have 3 clutches this season, but next season I have like 8 or 9 breeding females, depending on if a couple of them get up to size or not. But I have a lot of really cool things going on for next season, and I can't wait to show you guys my breeding plans on those. So definitely stay tuned with what I got if you're interested in seeing what I got going on here at Hissy Reptiles. So without further ado, let's show you guys what I got from these first 2 clutches as far as, eggs and stuff, pulling clutches. These are Reptiles remixed. Hey everybody, this is Doug from Hissy Reptiles, and I have a clutch of eggs to pull for you guys to see what how many eggs we have and everything, and setting them up. And this is my first clutch of 2021, and this is kind of my return clutch. So first time getting a clutch of eggs since kind of getting back into the ball python thing. So the last clutch of eggs I had was in 2019, and then shortly thereafter I had kind of gotten out of everything, or at least was starting to sell a lot of my stuff off, collection type stuff. But lucky for me, I held on to a handful of things, including the pair that are producing these eggs that you'll see here in a second. So the pairing was a pastel Enchi Scaleless head male bred to the pastel Scaleless head female. So this is her first clutch. This is the first time that anything bred to her. So she was a virgin up until being bred to that male. So let's take a look and see what we have for eggs here. Alright, so let's get her off of her eggs. Nice clutch. And pretty sure that's all of them. Yep. That is good. And I am going to leave them there for a second as I put her into a different tub and apparently bump the camera. So I had palpated what I had thought 6 or 7. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eggs here. So I'm going to real quick move a few things around here. Alright, so I'm going to put them in here. But first I'm going to weigh them, see what they're at here. So 860 grams total. Let's see, hopefully I can separate them. This is late in the evening, and usually whenever I see the clutches, it's more so in the morning after they'll spend the night laying the eggs. But this time, this girl here, she laid them in the daytime or late evening. Utilizes nice dragon hatch trays, and of course with this clutch, we're looking at getting scaleless ball pythons. I have 8 shots to do that. Nice clutch for a first-time mom. Usually, the ball pythons for me are like the first-time moms. Usually, it's the first clutches usually are usually pretty small, or not small, but like 5, 6 eggs maybe. They've even had, a lot of times it's like a 4-egg clutch. It's really gentle pulling these apart.
So they're not super fresh, so they're not coming apart super easily, but I don't want to rip. You might get a little bit of thin film between them, as long as it doesn't rip into the egg. Some of them aren't connected by a lot, so those are the easy ones. For the scaleless, you know, a lot of people are still kind of on the fence about it, or they don't want to at all. First of all, regardless, I'm just hoping that you know, I'd like to have a scaleless for myself. It'd be really cool to have one. So excited for that. I'm going to candle them real quick here. So got good veins there, good veins there, good veins there. Ooh. So this one, yeah, if there's veins, it's kind of light. This one actually might not amount to be anything. Actually, yeah, it's veins right there, actually. So what I usually do, this is just me, but I usually will adjust my eggs to where the veins are. So the veins are right here. I'll move it so the veins are on top. And I've always had pretty good luck with that. So we have all veins so far. I know Justin Kabelka did a video just recently with his eggs and egg setup stuff, and adjusted it, or didn't adjust it, he just left them as is, and then he said his hatch rate is pretty decent. So, but yeah, we do have veins in all of them. The one I thought we didn't, they were actually in the bottom. So I'm not sure if they just weird, because I mean they were all stuck together. It's not like she had a loose egg that was just rolled out or anything. But the light's back on here. Alright, so here we go. Clutch number 1 of 2021. Pastel Enchi scaleless head to a pastel scaleless head. And we will get these eggs in the incubator. Actually, just everybody's been recommending doing this, so I did get the press and seal. So we will add the press and seal. Issues, and go from there. So there we got it, clutch number 1, and I'll have you guys an update once they're ready to come out of their eggs. Alright everybody, this is clutch number 2 for the year. This is a pied, well, it's possibly a fire pied. Everybody seems to think it's a fire pied. She was bought as just a pied though, and she was bred by the Pastel Enchi scaleless head. So Pastel Enchi scaleless head is the dad. Thus we have 4 good eggs and a slug. So I'm going to put her away for a second. Picture of the eggs. Alright, so they're all loose here, so I'm gonna grab them like so. Wave them real quick. Come over here, Charlotte. Over here.
Okay.
So 425 grams. And none of them are sticking together, so it works perfect for putting them in here.
What about the other one?
That's a slug, so I'm not going to take the slug. That goes in the garbage.
Oh.
And I'll turn the light off and candle them.
I love doing this party thing.
So I don't have a flashlight going right now, so I use my phone light. But So, yep, the veins. The veins in there. Some good veins. And they're all fertile. They all have veins, so that's good. So 4 eggs. I didn't expect a huge clutch out of her. She's not like super big or anything. That's her first year breeding, and again, that was a pastel Enchi scaleless head bred to the pied or possible fire pied. So if she proves out to be fire, then I might be able to see some firefly scaleless head het pieds out of this clutch, or firefly Enchi scaleless head het pieds if she were to prove out to be fire. But otherwise, if not, then she would be, again, just a pied. So I can get pastel Enchi scaleless head het pieds. But everything in here would be het pied, 100%. So clutch number 2. Pretty exciting.
Aw, man, those are looking awesome. Cannot wait to see these eggs hatch. Again, that first clutch would be pastel Enchi scaleless head to the pastel scaleless head. So potential at hitting on super pastel Enchi scaleless ball pythons. Really, really excited about that clutch with 8 eggs. We should definitely hope to hit on at least 1, maybe 2 or 3 scaleless. Got fingers crossed that we hit on some good odds in those. And then also we can hit on scaleless heads. And even like the worst thing we can hit on is a normal. So from the best possible thing to the worst possible thing, we get quite a bit of different things that we can potentially hit on in this clutch. And then the second clutch, pied or possible fire pied, depending on what she ends up being. If she's just a pied, awesome, she's still a pied, which is cool. Everything would be het pied regardless. But being that we bred the pastel Enchi scaleless head to her as well, if anything looks like a firefly, or if we get like nice regular looking fires and stuff in there, or maybe it's a vanilla, or I don't know, it could be kind of anything. So definitely going to be interesting to see what the babies look like coming out of there, because a lot of people said that definitely looks like more than just a regular pied. So, but again, we were breeding that to the pastel Enchi scaleless head, so we can hit on scaleless head stuff. And if we do, those scaleless heads would be 100% het pied for sure. So excited in that. Only 4 eggs, but we'll take it. So far, out of those 2 clutches, we got 12 eggs. We still have 1 more clutch to go, and that's from, well, I'm telling you right now it's Sizzler, but it's actually something else, or more than likely something else, and I'll be hitting on that later on. And it's a potential, I don't want to say new gene because it's been around kind of for a while, but it's kind of a more rare gene. A lot of people don't have it. So I didn't know that it was that until I had talked to a few different people and everything. So we're going to be kind of exploring that. It's something that kind of popped out of one of the babies that I hatched out a few years ago. And she's up to breeding size. She's going to be laying eggs here in the next couple weeks. So I'll be showing you guys that, and we'll kind of go a little more in depth on her, a little bit of history on her, and then kind of let you know what she more than likely is. Something called the phenomenon. I'll just tell you that right now. So if you know what the phenomenon is, cool. If you don't, feel free to look into it. There's not a lot of stuff out there on it, but I will definitely try to give you guys info when I kind of do the whole unveiling of her, the reveal of what is going on with her, and why we think it's the phenomenon gene. So excited to show you guys that. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe, notification bell. Also, feel free to like or dislike, comment if you'd like, and we'll talk to you guys next time. These were Reptiles Remixed.